Hold on a second. Be right back. All right, everybody. Here we go. All right. I was having some technical difficulties, but we are back. All right, everybody. This is Nelson with Creekwood.aquatics, and this is my fish room. All right, Mr. Brian. I don't have a ton of female bettas left. I'm trying to get some new ones in, but we have this female Hellboy. We have this female koi over here, and I have this sort of like cellophane looking one right here. Because yeah, I think I sold the platinum. Yes, those are the last ones I have for the week. Hello, Plant Addict. They're $16. All our female betas are $16. But I really like. Yes, I have two more Claude frogs available. I can show you in a second. But yeah, I really like that star pattern. Oh, there was a platinum female right here too. She came out of nowhere. Mr. Brian, do you want me to set up these two on the queue for you? Oh, they will love shrimp. Everybody loves shrimp. Yeah, Mr. Brian, if you're interested, we can get these two girls listed for you. You can purchase them, or we can get them shipped out. You get them shipped out on Monday. Sorry if I sound like I'm shouting. Oh, it is a holiday. You know, I was talking to my brother about it, and I was like, who follows President's Day? Everybody in the world. Yes, we can get them shipped out Tuesday. Tuesday for Thursday. Whoops. But yeah, Mr. Brian, I'll let you think about that. But yeah, here's the two females again. Female Hellboy and female Koi. Let's see about our clawed frogs. Yeah, so it looks like I have two clawed frogs left. There's a chunky boy over here, and there's one more chunky boy hanging out right over here. Oh, there's a third. There's a third chunky boy. Sometimes I surprise myself. And look, Plant Addict, there's a shrimp living in here. I guess if the shrimp is fast enough, it'll be fine. Sorry, I tripped water on my screen. These guys will be $8 each. There's another shrimp in here. Look at that, the little miracle shrimp. And what I'll do, if you want to take all three, I'll just make all three $15, and we'll call it a day. But they're super cute. What else are you interested in this week? We do have a lot of cool stuff. We just have to know where to look. Like, like we have. Here we go. We have some coolie loaches. Yeah, I got some coolie loaches. Looks like I have one more clown loach left this week. You're looking for something to put into your shrimp tank as well. I have these Vietnamese white clouds over here. These guys have been super chill. I do have a couple shrimp in here with them. They seem to be doing really well. We also have auto sinkless. This little dude right here. Let's see if we can zoom in. We have our auto sinkless. Our auto sinkless are $4 this week, and our Vietnamese white clouds they're $9 each. But I can come up with a bundle plus you save the 10% off of your first $20 this week. We have a ton of shrimp. If you're looking for shrimp, we have a ton of blue dreams. They're scattered throughout here. I have some mixed cherries and red lily. And in this system, I have some Bloody Marys. But if you're looking for some shrimp, we have those as well. We also have assorted male guppies. So I know there's some gold, Moscow blue, and I think someone bought all my mosaics. I think they bought them this morning. Yeah, they're all gone. What else do I have that is shrimp safe? We have some Hillstream loaches. Yeah. Yeah, I think if you were to do anything this week, I would recommend the auto synchronous and the Vietnamese white clouds. I think they're super cute. They look a little bit different than the normal white clouds, but you kind of see they have that blue iridescent stripe that goes through the center of them, and they get nice little red lips when they get older too. But let me know what you're into, and we can always get them listed right away. Let me try to load some of the shop too. All right, I got more stuff loaded into the shop so you guys can peek. I'm going to show you some of my favorite fish that we have this week. Let's go take a dive. So these guys are $15 each, but these are the vampire swordtails. These guys have been really popular. I've been bringing these guys in, and we've been selling out every week. There's a nice big healthy male. Let's see if I can point him out. Right there, you can see that large gonoponum that he has. You can see it hanging behind him. But yeah, these guys are fairly young, but their fins continue to grow throughout their life, so they get these really long, screamy little fins. But yeah, we have a set of them over here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 over here, and there should be another 12 in this system. But if anyone's interested in the vampire swordtails, we got them listed. I also have some assorted swordtails over here. These guys are going to be $5 each. Some of them have the long fins, some of them are short. This is just going to be a mixed bag because that's the way they kind of came in. Here, I'm going to start off by putting these guys on the list. Gotcha. How much are the Tetra Priscillas? They're $3 each. So we'll do a 5 pack of Tetra Priscilla. Let me do some quick math here. So this is going to be a buy 4, get 1 free. So it's going to be a 5 pack. We'll do it for $12. And we got it pinned to the board. So we got Tetra Gold Priscilla. It's going to be a 5 pack, $12. Buy 4, get 1 free. But these are great fish to add to your system if you want to add a nice little filler fish, something that'll move around, take up space, but also look good. Something that's fairly hardy. These are going to be them. We have a lot of these good little filler fish. They're great, again, for taking up space and for looking cute. Our shipping is FedEx 2-day. So if we ship out Tuesday, you should have your order by Thursday afternoon. Just make sure that your weather in your shipping area is going to be good. I prefer to ship out in at least 65 degrees. If it's going to be lower than 65 degrees, we can see if we can get your box held at a FedEx facility close by, or we can wait for the weather to clear up. We have been getting some nice weather in the center of the country over the past week, and I'm kind of hoping the trend continues. Hey, Dee Dee, thanks for joining us. But yeah, Tetra Priscilla, one of my favorite. They also call them the X-ray Tetra. We're doing good. We've had We had great sales weekend in shop for the past 2 weeks, and I'm kind of hoping the trend continues. All right, we're going to move on from the Tetra Gold Priscilla, but remember, they're always here. They're always available. We will find another fish. So let's unpin this. Now, I know this isn't a very common animal here. Gotcha. Got a little crab butt here. This is a freshwater pom-pom crab. We'll put them up today for $25. We'll put them on sale. They're normally closer to $28, $30. Bam. But yeah, this is a very interesting crab. We keep them in our community tanks. They do fairly well. You can see why they call them the pom-pom crab because they have those little hairs on the end of their claws, and that's how they collect a lot of detritus to eat. It is a beautiful crab. It is an elusive crab. This is something that you pop in your tank. They're great little scavengers, but they tend, yeah, they tend to hide in the substrate. They hide in your plants, but they do an amazing job. They're not big fish predators. They don't bother fish too much, but I do like them. They're super cute. And this guy's been having a war with the Cory cats. He doesn't like the Cory cats too much. But yeah, super cute crab. And he's gone. But yeah, if anyone's looking for pom pom crabs, we got them. We have two left in stock for the week. So let's unpin that. Let's keep going. We're going to keep this show moving fast today. We'll pop up our nearite snails. We'll do a 3-pack for $10. Pin. Again, nearite snails, really good algae eater. What's great about them is that they won't reproduce in the aquarium. They lay these little white shells. They'll usually lay it on rock work. They'll lay it on driftwood, but they're really good at eating algae. See his little foot right there. Oh, I didn't get a picture of it, but yeah, these are I think these are the tiger. And I think we have more species. That's a tiger, and then over here is a red racer nearite snail. Yeah, but this will be an assorted pack. There's another nearite snail over there. But again, if you are looking for a cleanup crew for your aquarium, you don't like mystery snails because you think they get too big, or you're afraid of them reproducing, this is going to be your boy. Again, they do really well, really hardy, eat a ton of hair algae, and they're really efficient at it too. Oh, here's another big super nearite. Yeah, I do like the nearites. Yeah, I think they're cute. They stay small. They look nice, and they don't seem to bother anybody. Peacock cichlids. I mean, you can always send me a message on Palm Street. But yeah, we have our peacock cichlids over here. Um, if you want to build a box, you can build it on stream with me right here. But this is what we got. It says 44. Yeah, send me a message, and I'll definitely be on stream tomorrow, and we can make it work. But I'll show you what we have. I have more of these at the breeder, but we do these guys. These guys come in the variety pack. So a bunch of these smaller OBs, they'll be around 2-3 inches. We have our $45 fish, which are this size. This one's the blood or dragon peacock, and then our newest guys that are $80 will be like this red shoulder over here, the second red shoulder over here. These guys are $80. They're about the size of my hand. I don't have very big hands, so don't think they're huge. And then we have this red empress over here. So I have this big male. He's a jumbo male. And I have a female for him somewhere. Here's his female. So I said the fish is normally $80, but if you want to bundle him and the female, we could probably do them for 120. Yeah, I know I'm talking a lot, but yeah, I could probably do that pair for 120. But yeah, send me a message later, and I'll give you some options. Here's another one of those that come in the variety pack, starting to mature. All right, let's get into more oddballs. So I brought these in because they don't come up too often. They're rare, but they're perfect for a fish collector. And these are giant autocinclus. How much are the giant autos? Giant autos are $40 this week. But yeah, these guys are super hard to come by. My vendor only has them available a couple times a year, but I fell in love with them. I saw them on the listing, and I was like, "This is the fish that I need in the shop because I love oddballs. I love oddballs. I love rare fish." And honestly, I like to bring them in because I have the freedom to bring them in. I'm not like a big corporate fish store. But yeah, these fish look really, really good. I'm really excited to have them in my shop. 'Cause, 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 'cause This is the fish that I would eventually love to breed in the future. But yeah, super cute, super weird, tension grabbing. They only get 4 inches, so they'll pretty much get about as long as my hand, and you can see they're pretty long already. So from pinky to pointer, yeah, that's about 3.5, 4 inches right there. They are social fish, so if you buy two of them, I will give you a discount, and you save the 10% off of your first $20. But we always want to set up these fish for success. But yes, they do like to be in little communities with each other. I mean, but compare this thing. No paradise fish, but I can get the red paradise fish. I can get those from one of my breeders up in Austin. But yeah, here is a regular autocinculus for size comparison. These guys only get about an inch. They're cute. They're tiny. You can see how fat my autocinculus are. If you send me a message, send me a DM. I can check with my vendor. We are trying to bring in fish this week. I did see paradise fish available. I don't remember the species though. So send me a message, and I might be able to find out something for you by um by Monday. No problem. Absolutely. No, that took a really big back seat. Yeah, the fish room has just gotten way too busy. But I have a buddy who wants. I don't know why I did that. I have a buddy who is getting ready to set up a huge beta breeding project. So I'll probably go out there, shoot some videos with him, and I'll watch him start growing his little beta farm. And for me, it'll also be a really cheap source of fish. Okay. All right. Next fish, we're gonna move on really fast, and you're gonna have to work with me really fast. Let's see. Here we go. No, don't worry. Like I say, I'll read your message after the show, and I'll get back to you. Now these are my tiger plecos. This is pleco L397. They are absolutely beautiful. They are stunning. They're black and orange. I got one in here who's trying to breed. We did have some rain here in San Antonio. There we go. That's a stunning fish right there. There we go. Beautiful fish. So I'm gonna post him. Let's see. 397. Yeah, the Tigers are absolutely phenomenal. 397. All right, I'll make a new listing for him because he doesn't, for some reason, doesn't want to pull the listing. So this is Pleco 397. Pleco 397 this week are $40. We have 8 available. Oh, you were at Don's Tropical Fish? I still haven't been there, believe it or not. It's one of the newer shops in San Antonio. But yeah, I just have not had time. Between running my shop and maintenance clients, almost impossible. But if you're ever in the area, stop by. We're always open 12 to 8 p.m. And also, I'm in Austin every 2 weeks for one of my maintenance clients. So if there's something that you want me to drop off, we can always drop it off. And then here's that other Pleco 397. I'm pretty sure he wants to lay eggs. And I'm pretty sure this is a female that's checking him out. But yeah, I absolutely love the 397 Plecos. Yeah, they're a little bit more high end. They only get about 4 to 5 inches, but they are highly attractive. This is going to be the best video I'm going to get of this thing. But yeah, check out those orange, check out those black stripes. Absolutely stunning. Oh, here's my other baby pom pom crab. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I really love this stuff. All right, flip back over. I get to see these fish every day, but I'm still obsessed with them. All right. Next fish I got over here, we're going to do a bundle. Click. I will do a 3 pack of the albino Cory catfish. You know what I'm going to do? 3 pack plus 1. So we get 4 fish in this bundle, but we're only going to charge the price of 3. And they're $8 each, so $24. So we're going to do this for $24, and you're going to get 1 albino catfish for free. We're going to pin it. It's going to go on the board. There it is. So buy 3, get 1 free, plus your 10% coupon off of your first $20 that you spend today. These albino cories were locally bred here in San Antonio from a very talented fish breeder. They brought me over 25 this week, so we would like to move them. But they are absolutely beautiful. They're stunning. You can see they're nice and big. So if you're looking for another fish that's a nice little cleanup cruise, something that's going to stand out, something that is bold, something that's not going to hide, these are going to be your fish. Absolutely. I mean, these guys are everywhere. I mean, you look at my pandas. My pandas are lazy. Look at those two just sitting there. There's another one. But the Cory cats, the albinos, always moving. But yeah, this is your opportunity. Buy 3, get 1 free. See if I can get my camera to zoom out. Oh, it's already zoomed out. Whoops. Yeah, absolutely beautiful fish. Super healthy. Looking for new waters. Always looking for food. Quick little tip, if you are going to keep Cory cats, I recommend you either have a rounded gravel or you have sand. Don't put them on sharp pieces of gravel. Don't put them on jagged pieces like this because they will tear up their little barbels. They like soft, diggable, or round stones. Any betas? I'm low this week, but I can show you my favorites for the week. We have A7, who is he is a koi plakat. I have this. Who is he? That's a blue avatar. Turn this way. No, I have to do a new order. The only half moon betas that I have are these half moon koi right here. I have another half moon plakat over here. and one more placard. One more, no, not a placard, another half moon over here. But yeah, we have to do another beta order because I'm missing one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Yeah, I'm missing about 7 spaces. Yeah, I also have these aliens. No, no Veiltail females this week. The only females I have are the Hellboys. There's a platinum and a cellophane over here. But yeah, we'll restock with new betas at the end of the month. There's a platinum right here. Yeah, we'll restock with them soon. It's just been a busy, cold month. So we were trying to limit how many fish we were ordering. But now Texas is back to, yeah, we ship to New York. We ship all over the country. Our standard shipping is $30. But I know New York is cold right now. My parents are up in New Jersey. I know it was about 40 degrees today. Um, I like to wait until the temperatures start to get closer to the 60s. Yes, I do have some dwarf cichlids. Let's take a quick walk over here. I have a Pistogramma cockatoide right here, but they are fair. That's a male. Yeah, Hellhound, send me a message of what exactly you're looking for, and I can check with my vendors, and I can see if I can bring them in. But yeah, definitely send me a DM. These are a Pistogramma cockatoide, the regular versions. My buddy, a breeder in San Antonio, has the double orange. If you're interested in double orange, and his are bigger than mine. His are about an inch, inch and a half. Yeah, the other things I have, we have electric blue Acara. You have the triple reds, yeah. I know my vendors had sunset epistogrammas available. We were trying to bring those in this week, and yeah, I think that's it for epistogramma. If there's any dwarf cichlids that you're looking for, let me know. And again, I can check my vendor. I'm gonna order tonight, and I'm trying to get this order in on Wednesday. But yeah, that's what I got for dwarf cichlids right now. Again, we were trying to limit how many fish we were importing or bringing in during our cold spell. But now that we're done with that, actually, if you want to check out something, it's not a dwarf cichlid. It's the last one I have, but it's there he is. This is an orange crowmine. It's an Asian cichlid. These guys can move to brackish water when they get older, but he is the last one that I have. These guys only get about 4 to 5 inches, but they're very mellow. So yeah, I know these don't pop up too often. I didn't mean to scare you, little buddy. But yeah, I have to find him more friends soon. He's so cute. But yeah, send me a DM or whatever you're looking for, and I'll see if I can bring them in whenever they're available. We can always try to bring them. All right, next fish we're gonna put on is kind of a biggie. These are emperor tetra. Yeah, we sold 10 of these earlier today. They're starting to get they get like a three spoke tail, kind of like a trident, and you can see it on this guy right here. But yeah, they're gonna turn a very light purple. They have that black stripe in the middle. They are a little nippy. They have a little bit of an attitude, but they're super cute. Here, let me unpin that real fast. No, no problem. No problem, Fry Guy. That's the way it is in this hobby sometimes. But yeah, if you're interested in the Emperor Tetra, look them up real fast. They have really pretty blue eyes. But yeah, look up the Emperor Tetras, and I'll post them next because they're really cool. They're really fun. Our moray eel should be about a foot. I think the smallest one I have is about 10 inches. The biggest one is not for sale. His jaw's busted, so we've been trying to help him heal up. But here we go. Yeah, so this guy looks like he's about 14 inches. He's really thick. And then the smallest one we have looks like he's about 10 or 12 inches. It's hard to tell because they're always coiled up. Yes, we do have Synodontis petricola. I have maybe 6 of them available. And we can go take a look at them. But yeah, these are the freshwater moray eels. They love Gulf Coast shrimp, but you can feed them shrimp, you can feed them clam, you can feed them tilapia fillets, you can feed them silver sides. Any type of meaty food they will accept. But unlike the other shops, we spend a lot of time working with these guys because they are very shy. Just because you're a predator fish doesn't mean that you're aggressive. Um, they don't like to be exposed. That's why we give them PVC pipes. They get spooked really easily. But we do have them eating off the tongs, and they are absolutely beautiful. If you are interested in these eels, we have them listed this week. They're $50. All right, Jordan of the Jungle, let's go look at our Synodontis petricola. So my synodontists, they live in all my caves. Everybody left as soon as I as soon as I lifted it. Here we go. There he is. Synodontis petricola. There's another one. Oh, thank you for purchasing the moray eel. Thank you so much. The smallest ones we have are about an inch and a half, and the biggest ones, I'm going to say they're closer to 3 inches. Synodontids are $25. Pick that up. There's a big one. That's actually a big female. Looks like she's full of eggs. So these come from a local breeder here in San Antonio. Again, I am lucky to live by so many talented breeders that breed so many different types of fish. But yeah, these guys, yeah, that one's about an inch. But yeah, they're 25. If you're interested, we can pop them on the board. But they're super cute. They're really active. They love to eat, and they will hide in your little crevices just like that. Mr. Taylor, to complete your order, which eel were you interested in, the smaller one or the larger one? Or you want it to be a surprise? But either way, you're going to get a healthy fish. All right. We will send you the larger one. We'll get them packed up on Tuesday. We'll look at the weather in your area and we will make it work. Thank you so much for supporting us. It's so hard to catch these guys, but yeah, there he goes. But yeah, Mr. Jordan, if you're interested, let me know. You could even send me. Oh, and you bought a tiger pleco too. Thank you. Hey, Carrie. Long time no see. We're back. The winter's gone. Look, it's gone. We can go outside again. All right. I'll wait for Mr. Jordan of the Jungle to get back to me. Oh, no, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, here it's been crazy for other reasons. Since the weather broke, we've been getting back-to-back customers, so it feels good to start getting back into the swings of things. Because yeah, our business is very seasonal. I don't. I have her right here, but she's more of a platinum. She has short fins. I know the little cellophane girl is still around here. She was sort of gold. Oh, that popped out. All right. Can you guys hear me now? I had to take off the headset. Okay, I'll go back to my headset then. All right, we're back. Um, but yeah, Carrie, if you're interested, I do have those female betas. But yeah, just let me know. And yes, I do have some uncommon. Yes, my vendor has arowana available this week. I can get you prices. Send me a DM. But they have smalls, mediums, larges, and they have a blue arowana. And I'm pretty sure the blue arowana is going to be like $400. No, that's fine, Carrie, because we're probably going to get new betas in this week too. But yeah, these. Who asked me about it? Let me go back. Fry guy, yes. So yeah, these are the vampire swordtails. You see, you got those extra long fins. They got that extra long gonoponum. Some of the gonoponums get too long, so if you want to breed them, you have to clip them a little bit shorter. Like this guy, you see, his gonoponum's about longer, about longer than his body. But these are available. These are $15. But they look really good. We got two tanks full of them. We have 12 in each tank. We can make a trio. The thing is, it's hard to sex the females because the females also have a long anal fin. So it looks like I have. Looks like I have at least one female. Do you still want me to post them for you? You want me to post three of these? Do you care about the ratios, or how do you want to do it? So yeah, these fish are stunning. I absolutely love these. I love having them in my shop. Yeah, I'll get a pair listed for you. Let me get this right here. Vampire Swordtail. They're 15 each, so it'll be 30. And we popped them on on the board. And Comp Sprout, yes, we have. Thank you so much for your order. We have small bushy nose plecos. They're here somewhere, but yeah, we have baby bushy nose plecos. Baby bushy nose are $10. Oh, I can see his reflection right there. So we have that. We also have the Tiger Pleco L397. There's Pleco L397. All right, Comp Sprout. And then we got plants too. Oh, back there's a Snowball Pleco. You can see him coming this way. Oh, no, it's a regular Pleco. In the back, that's a blue Phantom. So we also have a blue Phantom Pleco with an auto synchronous writing on his back. The stuff of dreams. Ooh, someone got another Pleco. Woo, nice. Blue Phantom, he's $100. He's $100 this week. He is about four. I'm gonna say 4.5 inches. He's a big boy. 397s are $40 this week. We have 8 in stock. Super cute though. Yeah, you bought a few. I have 6 in stock, but I also have a breeder that has a tank full of them, so I can always get as many as I want. No, the only plecos I have. Let me screenshot that so I can look up that number later. But yeah, this week we only have bushy nose, 397s. I have a snowball, and I have a blue phantom, and that's it for plecos this week. Um, I do have the ability to get snowballs. The snowballs are going to be about an inch long. I don't have a price on them yet. Actually, let me check the shop real fast. I think they are listed here. To be safe, I'm going to say the snowballs are at least $45. So, Comsprout, if you're interested in a snowball, send me a DM. I'll talk to my breeder, and I can probably get you pictures later on. Puffers, I only have the dwarf pea puffers. I have to check with my vendor because I know they got some figure eights or they got some green spotted in this week. Um, I've also been looking. Our shipping is right now it's $30. It's 2-day FedEx. We have to look at the temperatures in your area. We want them to be warmer, so we want them to be around 60, 65. If it's going to be lower, we preferably will ship to a FedEx hub where you can pick them up. What was I saying? Puffers, but yeah, my vendor usually has Amazonian, Green Spot, and figure eights. When I do my saltwater order, um, I know that vendor, they have the pig nose puffer, but we're probably not going to get saltwater until the end of the month. Uh, Jumbo bamboos, I have to check with my vendor. I think they have bamboos. If they don't have bamboos, they might have vampire shrimp in stock. But again, send me a message. We'll add that to the list and we'll get that looked up. Yeah, Mr. Taylor, I'll take a look at that. But yeah, send me a DM. But yeah, I will check on the status of the arowana, and then yeah, we can get everything shipped out the following week. Palm Street usually doesn't give you any issues as long as you get your packages out in at least 3 weeks. Because yeah, sometimes we do have to hold off on orders for a variety of reasons. But I do communicate with the buyers, and we let them know step by step where we are at the process. But I am excited. Things are moving. Things are moving really good today. Thank you so much. Yeah, we put a lot of work into this room. I mean, you can look how fat my little autocinquas are because they get fed so well. Little chunky boys. Him, I can't wait till his little jaw heals up. You can see where his jaw was kind of split there, but it's been healing very nicely. So yeah, we won't move a fish that's compromised, so he's going to stay here until he heals up, as long as it takes, or he's just going to move inside the house and he'll live in the planted system. Thank you. Just so you guys know, I have been doing this for over 20 years. I've ran both public and private aquariums. I have well, Creekwood.aquatics is also a service maintenance company, so we service a ton of aquariums. And this is what we do. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Even my beta systems, for all the new people that are here, my beta systems are our recirculating system. So we're always putting in new water. Look at that flow rate. It goes through a centralized sump, goes through a sponge filter, and then gets pumped right back up to our beta system. And this water is also heated to 78, 80 degrees. So we got some nice toasty little betas. But yeah, feel free, check out the shop button, see what we have. We have a lot of fish that I forgot to list, so we can keep going through. But we do have our angels this week. These are going to be a mix between regular koi angel, and the red based. And when I do my earlier show tomorrow, I wonder if I can show you guys. Here we go. Let's go take a walk outside. We do also have koi and goldfish available. So if anyone's looking for koi and goldfish, We do have them in our outdoor systems, and the goats. I have my goats too. But yeah, we just built this beautiful. Well, I call it beautiful, but yeah, it's mostly scraps. That's my filter scraps over here. But we have two 450-gallon stock tubs that we dug into the ground, which is going to house all our koi in the future. So we're going to have. My wife will kill me if I bring pigs over here. Uh, I want a pig so bad. But 3 to 10 inch koi go into this tub. 12-inch and larger will go into this tub. But that'll be for tomorrow's show. If you guys want to stick around, we can take a look at some of the fish. But we have some ranchus, we have some Mirandas, and we have some regular common goldfish in there, plus the koi. But yeah, it's been a really fun night. I don't know why there's a Von Rio in this tank. I don't know. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna do this for 15 more minutes because I am getting hungry. My wife is home. I think she's making spaghetti, and Nelson likes spaghetti. Let's take a look at some of the shrimp that we have. Oh, there is oh, I got to turn my flash off. Flash is too high. But yeah, we have a bunch of blue shrimp. There's a hill stream loach that stayed behind. Absolutely, that's after this. But yeah, we have a ton of blue shrimp. Again, we get these from a very good, very talented breeder. We have our oh, there's a baby. There's a baby little shrimplet right there. That is a really. That is a red really. So red, white, and red. You can see the stripe right through his body. But yeah, we have a bunch of red reallys. Oop, right there. Shrimp are the hardest thing to show on camera. But yeah, we have a ton of sherry shrimp. Oh, that would be really cool. There's a shrimp. That was actually full of eggs right there too. And then the Bloody Marys are here, but they're hard to find. There's a Bloody Mary. I know they're so hard to see. And I know those chili reservoirs for you really colored up, and I'm glad. I sold the last 6 of those Racevoras today, so you can tell I keep my fish for a long time. I'm not like burning through burning through dead fish. These fish, they're like my buddies, so yeah, they do live a long time here too. Oh, there's my snowball plecto. My brain's not working. I'm like, how do I show people the snowball? Let me turn my flash on real fast. There it is. Beautiful little snowball pleco. It's a shame because the prettier they are, the less they want to be seen. But yeah, I know that this one likes to live in the crocodile head. And remember, we'll be back tomorrow. I got to post the time of the show. I have to take my wife out for a Valentine's Day breakfast because she worked late tonight. And then we'll get her back. Oh, Carrie, I forgot I was holding this one for you too. I believe I was holding this one for you. This was the female platinum Dumbo beta female. She was the one that, yeah, we were trying to get her fins back because she got beat up by the male. But yeah, you can see her fins are coming back real nicely. So yeah, whenever you're ready, let me know. We can get her shipped out. But she is doing fantastic. And we got some breeding going on over here. The snowball pleco snowball is 45. But honestly, if you want the snowball, I can do the snowball for 35. I can take $10 off of it because you are buying a lot. You are buying a lot. So if you're interested, let me know, and we'll pop it on the board for 35. Whoa! Uh, okay, I'll make you a deal. $60. No, I'm joking. No, still 35. If you're interested, there you go. You got it. If you want to pay more, I won't stop you. Yeah, and Toyota guy, yeah, we have a few more betas left. We need to order some more. We're trying to get some in at the end of the month, but we do have this koi plakat. We have this half moon over here. Beautiful fins when they flare out. Blue avatar. We have another koi over here. This one's kind of an orange. I would consider this one more of a Nemo because of the orange colors they got on them. Little alien, and then we have another half moon over here. Yeah, you got it for 80. Uh, I got platies that came in by mistake. Yeah, with the blue phantoms, you got a good deal. Um, yeah, the blue phantoms, it's rough because I know a lot of people they directly import them and they can get really good prices. Since I go through most of my wholesalers, the wholesalers also kind of crank up the price on me, so I got to crank up the price on them. But I try to make a lot of my fish. I try to make them all fair prices. But yeah, I love that little blue phantom. Yeah, because even like my koi angels, these guys are $12. My electric blue acaras, they're 15. Eels are 50. Yeah. But yeah, I have one, two, three, four tanks to fill this week over here. I'm probably gonna try to get more shrimp over there. Yeah, they are phenomenal. And we always have these in stock. We have a lot of people in San Antonio that are actually working with this species. So I have a never-ending supply of good plecos. Does your what's that? GT? I don't know what that is. Oh, green terrors? Uh, yes. One of my buddies has a 90-gallon tank full of green terrors. But I would have to call him and I would have to figure it out. But no, none of those. Um, but we have to start looking at your box because I'm pretty sure your box is going to be pretty big. Your box is going to be a 12 by 12, and I'm pretty sure everything you ordered right now is going to fit. But I think if we get anything else, um, we have to look at the next box size. But yeah, if you're looking at the green terrors, send me a message and I'll get in contact with my green terror guy because yeah, he has those and he has more electric blue Acaras. Other than that, we are going to start winding this show down so your boy can get some spaghetti. Last thing I want to show everybody. How am I going to do? I'll display it here. We also have our Creekwood.aquatics merch. We do have our shirts. Right now, we have them in mediums. But this is the Creekwood.aquatics Better Class Nutrition. And I'm going to set the phone down. We have one of our first shirt designs, the puffer fish who lost his inhaler. So for all you fish lover asthmatics out there, yeah, we have that, And we also have the sad birthday clown. My graphic designer is working on a beta shirt. I need to check with her and see how she's doing on those. But we've been selling a lot of those shirts. And it's really cool to see people wearing to see. I'm getting all choked up, but to see people wearing my logo for a company that we built 3 years ago, and to have people asking for the Creekwood.aquatics shirts, and they wear them around town to local fish stores. I couldn't imagine this in my wildest dreams that my company would be like this. I'm giggling too much now. All right. So we will be back tomorrow. I will post the show. Tomorrow there will be some saltwater things. I'll definitely send you one. But yeah, um, tomorrow we'll be focusing a lot on the corals. I just have to do a water change on the system. I've been putting it off for so long. But anyway, this is Nelson with Creekwood Aquatics. Thank you for stopping by the live. Thank you for making purchases. I hope you guys all enjoy your fish. This is Nelson with Creekwood Aquatics. Take care, everybody.